presentation of the National Football League.
The punter, Bradley Pinion, will handle kickoff duties. And off we go here on Sunday Night Primetime. Oh, right at the outset, he lost the football. Special Teams has come up with the recovery. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. That touchdown #1 for him on the year. And he'll take it back for the touchdown. What a tremendous mistake there. You want to secure the ball and give it to your offense, not give it up to the other team for a touchdown.
Yeah, I think this is the fine line that all kick returners face, Mike. I think they all want to be impact players. When they get the ball in their hands, they think every play can be 6. But sometimes you got to know when it's over. You got to make sure at the end of this play, my offense is able to take the field and maintain possession. In this case, not only do you turn it over, you give them a quick touchdown on the other side.
The Bills signal that they have it, and they do.
That's just got to be a really deflating way to start this game, Mike. I mean, you work on this opening script all week long with the expectation that you're going to start fast, and then you come out early, careless with the ball. They knock it loose and create the early takeaway.
He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. Robert Spillane spills him there. There you get a look at his numbers on the ground a week ago as a part of their victory. From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 7. Allen working from the pistol. Forced out wide. That is brought in at the 10. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's 1st and goal. Out of the gun, here's Allen. He's got his big tight end. Jonnu Smith. Touchdown, Bills. Pass now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Bills move out on top, 14-0.
14. Patriots, nothing.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. Patriots offense ready now for their 2nd drive. Greg, I love the evolution of the NFL. Every 3-4 years feels like things change a little bit. Right now it feels like we're in a running back, running game era. Does that make sense to you?
Absolutely, and the league has such a funny way of continuing to reinvent itself. Years ago, 15, 20 years ago, Mike, this was a running back-led league. It was play action. Quarterbacks were under center. And then what offenses realized was the best way to score points is to generate explosive plays. Get a bunch of yardage all at one time because it's very hard to sustain possessions in the NFL. So as a result, they said, okay, what's the best way to generate big plays? It's to throw the ball downfield. So it became a very pass-heavy league, and then now defenses had to answer. The days of the big defensive tackles, the 260-pound Mike linebackers, everyone now on the field had to be able to defend space and defend the pass, and there was a lot more air on the field created by the defenses. So now, as a result, the offenses are saying, okay, we're throwing into all these bad looks, all these teams playing dime and multiple defensive backs. We're now going to take advantage of smaller bodies on the field, and we're going to run the ball at you. So the way I like to classify it is, Mike, offenses aren't running the ball more because they want to. Offenses are running the ball more because defenses are encouraging them to do that and saying, I dare you to run the ball 40 times this game and generate enough big plays to score enough points to beat me.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Forced out to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. He's to midfield. He's on his way. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. Huge play there. They go in the air. We only see a few touchdowns of that length all year. They go from backed up to in the end zone for a touchdown.
It is, Mike. In this case, most teams are saying, let's just pick up a first down. At the very least, give our punter some room out of the end zone. But not this guy. He's thinking taking it to distance, and that's exactly what he was able to do.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Marcus Jones now to return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. So now... The New England offense getting ready for their next possession. They find themselves down 3 touchdowns here, needing to flip the script in a hurry. And they'll start it here on first down. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And it will be another turnover as this defense does it again. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. To throw is Allen. Out to his right, taking off. And he's going to be very close to the first down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9. From 29, here's 2nd and a yard. Throwing now, Allen. Oh, what a throw. Slinging it across his body and complete. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down. From the gun, throw here for Allen. That is caught. What a job on the scramble. Jonnu Smith, touchdown, Bills. His 2nd touchdown of this first half. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups.
Now a hit, and he lost the football. You talk about everything going wrong. A big deficit. All you want is the ball and a chance to get back in the game, and now, Greg, they hand the ball right back to him on this kickoff fumble.
Mike, you know the saying, when it rains, it pours, and right now it is pouring.
That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Buffalo. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. Numbers 11 and 12 on the season. The extra point by Bass is good. And the Bills stretch out this lead even more. It is now 35-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Jones now on the return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. Start from the 24. Throwing now is May. Trying to push the ball down the field. It's an interception. Picked off by Maxwell Hairston. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. They'll go play action here with Allen. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he'll be hustled out just shy of the first down marker. That's a pickup at 9. He's going to set up 2nd and 1.
And those numbers tell a lot. The story of this first half, don't they, Mike? I mean, it's easy to see why he was a central piece in this game plan, and he makes another grab there to add to this growing stat line.
Allen, going to give it to Cook. Yeah! He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. They'll come up here. 1st and 10. From the gun, here is Allen. That's to the end zone. It's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be 2nd down now. From the gun, it's Allen. He'll be forced outright. Off he goes, and he's into the end zone. Josh Allen, touchdown, Bills. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him. And in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Jones now on the return. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Pates offense ready for this next possession. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this one. 1st down now. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 34-yard line.
May to throw on 2nd down. Finding room at midfield. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. They get 24 on that one. 1st down, New England.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's May. That's to the left side and taken in by Diggs. He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
That's another Patriots 1st down.
May to the air once more. His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10 at the
Throw again is May. That's complete. The Bills have got it. He defensive score. Here's Bass now for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Bills continue to bring the hammer down. It is now 49-0. Jones now on the return. Now a hit, and he lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Buffalo. Pass's kick is good. And the Bills stretch things out even further. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Jones now on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Patriots offense and their running back, Travion Henderson, making their way back out there. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Throwing is May. Short pass caught by Henry, the tight end. Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout. And the stoppage comes with 23 seconds left on the first half clock.
At the 31-yard line.
It's the tight end Henry in motion. Throwing on 2nd down. May. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
That's good for the Patriots.
Operating from the shotgun, it's May. He'll get that into the hands of Williams. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
10 more yards. That's another Patriots first down. 1st and 10 at the 40.
Here's May again. Pass completed to Douglas.
May's pass. Complete to Demario Douglas.
Halftime coming up, and we'll take you down to Scott Hansen for the EA Sports. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. He'll start at the 4. Now an opening past the 30. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return.
At their own 40-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Allen. Flush to his right. Oh, he's got a man running with them, and they connect. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. Now it's Allen. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
I can sit up here all day, Mike, and we can talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown along the way.
On the run to the right. Now a deep ball toward the end zone.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
Rolling right. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line.
Another great throw, and that's been the story as you check out these numbers. I mean, he has done everything this team has asked of him and more.
Allen to throw again. It is brought in the end zone. Touchdown, Bills. His big game continues. His 3rd touchdown of this one. Numbers 11, 12, and 13 on the year. Now Bass to tack on the extra point. He's got it. And the Bills will add one more onto their big lead. 63. Patriots nothing. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
At their own 41-yard line.
play action. Here's May. That's into the hands of Diggs. And he'll get about 3 as he's forced out of bounds. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second down and 7. He'll get this out wide. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. A gain there of 24 yards. Good for a Patriots first down.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
On the give, it's Henderson. Oh, and they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Working out of the gun, it's May. Catch is made, that is Williams. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down. May to throw again. He'll locate his big target, Henry, over the middle. And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. And it's going to be first and goal coming up. Tackle made at the 5-yard line. So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the third quarter. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. They'll run with Henderson. Ooh, some hitting going on now. He was rocked right at the line of scrimmage.
Brings up second and goal at the 6-yard line.
Once more, Henderson. And they'll get into the end zone for the first time tonight. Way beyond Henderson. Touchdown, New England. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. This will pay off with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Bills offense and their big play wideout getting set for their next possession. And it's looking like this could be another win for this team. That'd be 5 in a row to start the new season as they try to finish this one off. Allen going to throw on first and 10. Taking a shot downfield for Smith. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Allen working from the pistol. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force third down. Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. Going up top. That's hard. And he's going to be dragged down, but until he's inside the 25. Set to go now on first and 10. Again, it's Allen to the air. He'll get this over the middle to Smith. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10. Flush to his right. That one, oh, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. Looked like he had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be second down. to the air once more is Allen. That's going to be incomplete. They cannot hook up there. And that takes us to the 2-minute warning. Good drive so far, but this is a big hurdle. It is 3rd and 10. Throwing again, it's Allen. And he's got another one. Touchdown, Buffalo. What a night he's having. That's 4 touchdowns in this game alone. The extra point by Bass is good. And the Bills add on to their already sizable lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Jones now on the return. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. The Patriots offense ready to get back at it. Things not looking good. But he can get the turnaround going here. We'll start this drive with 1st down. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. If he gets a yard out of that one, it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Out of the gun, here's May. That one taken in by Douglas. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
A gain of 4.
Now May, he'll let this one go long for Williams. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. Do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. Morales now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Patriots will get just a bit closer.
Patriots 14.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. On the return, this is strong. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Bills offense and the wideout getting set to go once more. And it's looking all the more likely that a 5th straight win is going to be in the cards. We'll try to run some clock here, and we'll start this drive 1st and 10. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. On 1st down, Allen. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. So that will tie the NFL record that has stood for more than 70 years. 7 touchdown passes in one game. First done by Sid Luckman with the Bears in 1943. And then Adrian Burke of the Eagles in 1954. We've waited a long time. Now they have company. Extra point try by Bass. He's got it. And the Bills will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Jones now on the return. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. The Patriots offense ready to get back to work. They'll do so with 1st and 10. May gonna look to throw. And he's out of bounds. Gain of 4. It'll bring up 2nd down.
A gain of 4 brings up 2nd down at the 28-yard line.
Operating from the shotgun, it's May. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. The Bills have got it.
May's pass
hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away properly.
And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. So yet another celebration, and this one has a little bit of history with it. He has set the NFL record for most receiving touchdowns in a single game.
Makes the score Bills 84, Patriots 14.
Just 1 second, all that remains in the football game as the kick is away. Jones now on the return. And he is going to be taken down, and that is going to do it. So a road win here for the Bills. They continue to be the hottest team in the NFL here in the first couple of months of the season as they remain unbeaten. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to
A new rookie class has joined the team. There are a lot of hopes for this group, and one player was drafted to make an immediate impact in the lineup.